Hey, welcome in. Just getting started. Guess you can get a head start for Peaches coming here. I'll give it another minute. Trying to work out some kinks. Let's see how smoothly it goes tonight. Hopefully smooth. All right, I guess we get going and you can just get warmed up. Ready? Name 8 common plumbing tools. Name 8 common plumbing tools. 1 minute and a clock. And it's number 2 right off the rip. NT in the building. One minute on the clock. And here they all come. Welcome, welcome to the Big 8. $40 seconds on the clock. Name 8 common plumbing tools. $30 seconds. $15 seconds. And Miss Clara on the board, 50 points. Time's up, losers. Time is up. And for anybody new in the room, you can still answer while I do the reveal. Starting with number 8. A hacksaw. Number 7. Adjustable wrench. Number 5. Plumber's tape. Number 3. A basin wrench. And the number 1 answer is pipe wrench. And let's look at this leaderboard. So far, number 1 is NT in the place to be, followed by Miss Clara, 2 Peaches real quick. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome. On to question 2. Name 8 popular characters from the Twilight book series. Name 8 popular characters from the Twilight book. And it's number 1, son. NT in the building. And number 2. 1 minute on the clock. Just 5 coins left to power mode. Name 8 popular characters from the Twilight book series. And it's number 3 in the place to be. All top answers are taken. NT dominating the board. Nobody knows Twilights? NT with all the answers tonight. Time is up. Number 8. Carliso. And number 7. Jasper. And looking at this leaderboard, NT still on top, followed by Miss Clara. 2 peaches real quick. Don't forget to get your power mode up, hit your likes, hit your shares, hit your gifts in between rounds especially. On to question 3. Name 8 actors who played a boxer in a movie. Name 8 actors who played a boxer in a movie. 1 minute on the clock. And it's number 1, son. Dawn B in the building. NT on the board with 50 points. And it's number 3 in the place to be. NT. 20 seconds left on the clock. We're multi-streaming tonight. To the Red app, I'm gonna call it. And it's number 2, what you gonna do? Because TikTok will block you for anything. So they can actually play with us at the same time if anybody ends up joining on that side. But time is up. Starting with number 8. Jake. And here's your leaderboard. MT still dominating the board. But Dawn B is taking over spot number 2, dropping Miss Clara down to number 3. On to question 4. Name 8 hit songs by the Spice Girls. Name 8 hit songs by the Spice Girls. 1 minute on the clock. NT on the board again, 50 points. And it's number 1, son, Dawn. 80 points. Number 2, what you gonna do when NT drop it on you? And number 3, all top answers are taken. 25 seconds left on the clock.
Time's up, losers.
Time is up. Number 7, Viva Forever. Here's your leaderboard. NT still at number 1, followed by Dawn and Miss Clara. 2 peaches real quick. On question 5. Name 8 popular TV shows about doctors. Name 8 popular TV shows about doctors. And it's Dawn on the board with number 3 and number 2. And NT with number 1, son. All top answers taken. And to anybody watching out there, it's real easy to play. Just come on in, just answer right in the chat. "33 seconds. "15 seconds. 4 answers left on the board.
Time's up, losers.
And time is up. Starting with number 6. General Hospital. And number 5. MASH. Not much has changed. NT still dominating the board, followed by Dawn B. And Miss Clara at number 3 on the question 6. Name 8 popular characters from Looney Tunes. Name 8 popular characters from Looney Tunes. And it's NT with number 1 and number 2. And to anybody new in the room, all you gotta do is answer right in the chat. Don't be afraid to play. 40 seconds left on the clock. NT dominating the board. Just 15 seconds. Annie in the building. I see you, girl. Welcome in.
Time's up.
And it's number 3 and the place to be. And the board is full. Let's take another look at this leaderboard. NT still at number 1, followed by Dawn B. Miss Clara, two Peachalicious at number 3, and Annie has entered the fray. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Number 7, name 8 common items found in a picnic basket. Name 8 common items found in a picnic basket. 1 minute, let's get it. And it's number 3 right off the rip. Teresa Fines in the building. And number 2, what you gonna do? Teresa come in here swinging. And it's number 1, son. 35 seconds left on the clock. Just 3 answers left on the board. 1 coin left to power mode. Ten seconds.
Time's up, losers.
Time is up. Number 6. Let's see how this leaderboard has changed. NT still on top, but Dawn B in the place to be, up to number 2. And Teresa all in the top 3, followed by Miss Clara and Annie at number 5. And welcome, Teresa. On to number 8. Name 8 world capitals located in Europe. Here's a hard one. Name 8 world capitals located in Europe. And power mode is activated. And it's Annie taking full advantage of power mode. 350 points. Annie with number 1, son. 400 points. And Dawn B with number 3. 300 points. Fully taking advantage of power mode. And NT slipped 250 points in at the last minute. 40 seconds left on the clock. Just 2 answers to go. And the board is full. I'm curious about this leaderboard now. Don't forget during the breaks especially, build up your power bar. Likes, shares, gifts. Get that power bar up. You saw what just happened. But NT still on top at number 1, followed by Annie at number 2, Dawn B at 3, and Teresa just outside the top 3 at 4. Up next, question 9. Name 8 popular songs from the 1980s with the word love in the title. Name 8 popular songs from the 80s with the word love in the title. 1 minute on the clock. Let's see how many are old like me in here. I don't see nothing happening. Oh, but Annie on the board, but here comes number 2. What you gonna do? John Lick in the building. "39 seconds left on the clock. "25 seconds. "10 seconds.
Time's up,
Time
losers.
is up. And to anybody new in the room, you can still try to steal these points as I reveal. Number 7. You give love a bad name. And Teresa with a steal. Number 5. Dawn with a steal. Number 5. Higher Love. And the number 1 answer is I Want to Dance with Somebody. Got that song. I don't need to have love in the title. AI let us down. AI makes my questions. I'm sorry. That was a ripoff. Well, here's your leaderboard. Number 1 is NT, followed by Dawn B. Annie at number 3. Teresa Fine. John Lick has entered the fray. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And last but not least, Miss Clara 2 Peaches real quick. This game is a work in progress, so I apologize for that last question. Number 10. Name 8 popular albums by Led Zeppelin. Name 8 popular items. Name 8 popular albums by Led Zeppelin. Power mode is activated. And it's number 1, Sun Mocha Latte, taking full advantage of power mode, 400 points. Sounds like there's another power mode in the chamber. John Lick on the board, 100 points. And there goes another power mode, NT with 250 points. Number 3 in the place to be, NT, 300 points. there's another power mode. Courtesy of Teresa Fine. One more power mode in the chamber. And it's number 2. NT with 350 points. And the board is full. Looking at this leaderboard, NT still on top, followed by Dawn B and Annie in the top 3, and Mocha Latte has entered the fray. Welcome. Followed by John Lyric and Teresa Fine on to question 11. Name 8 Pixar movies released before 2010. Name 8 Pixar movies released before 2010. And it's number 1, son. Power mode activated. Mocha Latte, number 1 answer. Just missed the activation of power mode. Mocha Latte again. 250 points. NT with number 3 in the place to be. And Mocha Latte with number 2. What you gonna do? All top answers are taken. And the board is full. Checking out this leaderboard. NT at number 1, followed by Mocha Latte, worked her way up to number 2. Dawn B at number 3, dropping Annie just outside the 4. Followed by Teresa Fine and John Lyric in the building. And to anybody new in the room, all you got to do is answer in the chat to play. On to question 12. Name 8 popular shades of Essie nail polish. Name 8 popular shades of Essie nail polish. 1 minute on the clock. There's a hard one. Y'all might have to Google that. And it's number 1, son. NT. $20 seconds. $5 seconds. And number 2, what you gonna do?
Time's up, losers.
The time is up. Starting with number 8. Ladylike. Number 7. Marshmallow. Number 6. Sugar Daddy. Number 5, Wicked. And number 4, Bikini So Teeny. I don't know if that's nail polish or sounds like some really bad movies you would see on the Unicorn. And there's your leaderboard. NT on top with a whopping 3,000 points, followed by Mocha Latte, number 2, Dawn B. And there's your top 3, followed by Annie, Teresa, John, and Miss Clara. 2 peaches real quick. On to 13. Name 8 common terms used in tennis. Name 8 common terms used in tennis. 1 minute on the clock. And it's Teresa with number 1, son. Dawn B on the board, 50 points. And NT in the place to be with number 2. "35 seconds left to go. Number 3 in the place to be, Teresa Fine. Just 2 answers left.
Time's up, losers.
Time is up. Number 8, match point. And number 6, advantage. There's your leaderboard. Not much has changed. NT holding on to that number 1 spot, followed by Mocha Latte and Dawn B. Annie in the building, Teresa Fine, and John Lyric. Number 14, name 8 characters in Super Mario. And it's number 1, son. John Lyric with number 2. What you gonna do? 1 minute on the clock. Name 8 characters in Super Mario. I think everybody should know somebody in Mario. And it's number 3 in the place to be. I mean, I'm 54 years old, and Mario been around since I was little. "36 seconds, just 2 answers left on the board. "15 seconds.
Time's up,
Time
losers.
is up. Let's see what they got here. Number 8, Waluigi. And number 7, Wario. I think somebody answered that. For some reason, they didn't pick that up. I apologize. Like I said, a work in progress. Up next, the leaderboard. Number 1, still NT, followed by Mocha Latte. Dawn B at number 3, Annie, Teresa, and John. On to question 15. Name 8 gadgets in the Batman Arkham games. Name 8 gadgets in the Batman Arkham games. 1 minute on the clock. I'll restart my server after this. Sometimes TikTok wants to play games with me. And it's John Lyric on the board. 10 points. And again, John on the board with another 50 points. And Dawn B with number 3 in the place to be.
Time's up, losers.
Time is up. Starting with number 7, remote batarang. Number 2, grapno gun. And the number 1 answer is See, I saw people answer that. That's TikTok playing games for some reason. I apologize. But here's your leaderboard. You know what? I'm going to restart this server real quick. See if that helps. Give me 2 seconds here. We'll try a fresh start there. All right. On to the next question. Oh, the next question is the final round. And if anybody new in the building, the final round is the bonus round, and the question's super hard, but worth a lot of points. Could change the tide of the game for anybody. So here we go. Name 8 winners of the Golden Globe for Best Actress in a Television Series Drama from the 2010s. Name 8 winners of the Golden Globe for Best Actress in a Television Series Drama from the 2010s. Full name required. 1 minute on the clock. Got y'all on this one. 30 seconds. Eight seconds.
Time's up, losers.
Time is up. Guess I steal these points from you guys, and as always, you can still answer while I'm revealing. Number 8, Olivia Colman. And John Lyrics with a steal. 600 points to John. Number 7, Sandra Oh. Number 6, Taraji Henson. Number 5, and John with another 500 points. And that was Katie Segal. Now we're up to the last 2. I'm about to steal 700 points from y'all. Once I click it, that's 700 points off the board. I click it once. And the answer is Claire Foy. Time for this last click. 800 points. I guess nobody won 800 points. Click it once. Ooh, NT in the building, stolen right from under my thumb, son. 800 points. Wants to solidify his first place. But John got some big points on this round. But was it enough? Y'all ready to see who won this? And the winner is NT. There's your official leaderboard. NT on top with a whopping 3,900 points. John worked his way up to number 2 though. Starting partway through the game. Rose his way to second place, followed by Mocha Latte, Dawn B, Annie, and Teresa. And to the winners.
Wow, congratulations!
And to the losers.
Emotional damage. It's only a game.
But we'll take this time to take a 2-minute break. Everybody can get a drink, have a smoke. I'm gonna put 2 minutes on my clock, which I don't have my watch on me. And I'm also going to take this time to thank the people who got my back tonight. So far, the #1 gifter of the night is Teresa Fine. Thank you so much. You're well appreciated. I worked real hard on this. I know it's not perfect yet, but thank you. And then over here, we got our top supporters, the people that are hitting the most likes and the most shares, pushing me out to the FYP, NT, Dawn B, and Teresa. Thank you so much. But we're just going to take a 2-minute break. I'm going to grab me a glass of water, and we'll do another one. I'm going to be on for a few hours tonight, so I'll be right back. Check. All right. Guys, ready for another? Looks like you guys been hitting them likes. All right, here we go. Name 8 players positioned. Name 8 player positions on a soccer field. Name 8 player positions. And power mode is activated. 1 minute on the clock. Name 8 player positions. And it's #1, son, Miss Peachalicious. 400 points, taking full advantage of power mode. Again, Miss Peachalicious. 350 points. And there's still another power mode in the chamber, all courtesy of John Lyric. Quite a few in the chamber. 26 seconds. Miss Peachalicious just dominating the board. And another power mode is activated. Ooh, quite a few in the chamber. NT in the place to be. Just one answer left. Central midfielder. On the question, actually onto the leaderboard. Miss Peachalicious dominating with 1,000 points, taking full advantage of power mode, followed by Mocha Latte and NT in the building. On to question 2. Name eight popular musical instruments in a marching band. Name 8 popular musical instruments in a marching band. And it's Mocha Latte on the board. Wanda in the building. Miss Peachalicious with number 3. Power mode activated. And it looks like you were all in a power mode just about. 350 points, NT. 1 minute on the clock. Plenty of time left on the board. Lots of power modes in the chamber. And it's Miss Peachalicious with number 1, son, 400 points. And the board is full. Let's check out this leaderboard. Miss Peachalicious at number 1, followed by NT and Mocha Latte. Is your top 3. And Wanda has entered the fray. Welcome. Followed by Dawn B, John Lyric, and Teresa Fine. On to question 3. Name 8 popular TV shows from the 2000s set in California. Name 8 popular TV shows from the 2000s set in California. 1 minute, power mode activated. And it's number 1, son, Miss Peachalicious with 400 points. Mocha Latte, 100 points. Miss Peachalicious with number 2, what you gonna do? 350 points. And lots of power modes in the chamber. Also courtesy of Dawn B. One more power mode activated. 6 seconds left on the clock.
Time's up, losers.
The time is up. Number 5, Curb Your Enthusiasm. Number 3, 2.5 Men. And here's your leaderboard. Miss Peachalicious with a whopping 2,600 points, only at round 4, followed by NT at number 2 and Mocha Latte at number 3. And then just outside the top 3, we got Wanda, Dawn, John, and Teresa. Number 4, name 8 movies from the DC Extended Universe. Name 8 movies from the DC Extended Universe. And it's John with number 2. What you gonna do? Miss Peachalicious and Mocha Latte both on the board. And it's number 1, son. 1 minute on the clock. I was so excited I forgot to start it. Y'all got lucky. One answer left. And the board is full. And here's your leaderboard. Miss Peachalicious still dominating at number 1, followed by NT and Mocha Latte, Wanda, Dawn, John, and Teresa Fine. Y'all gotta step it up. On a 5. Name 8 expansion packs for The Sims 4. Here's a nerdy one. Name 8 expansion packs for The Sims 4. 1 minute on the clock. And it's number 2. What you gonna do, Miss Peachalicious? And it's number 1, son. Again, Miss Peachalicious. Five seconds left on the clock. 3 coins left to power
Time's up,
mode.
losers.
Number 6. Get famous. And last but not least, number 3. City living. And here's your leaderboard. Not much has changed. Miss Peachalicious, NT, and Mocha Latte in the top 3, followed by Wanda, Dawn, John, and Teresa. On to question 6. Name 8 athletes who have had a video game named after them. Name 8 athletes who have had a video game named after them. 1 minute, let's go. And it's number 1, son. And number 2, Miss Peachalicious. Number 3 in the place to be. All top answers are taken. .23 seconds left on the clock. Five seconds.
Time's up, losers.
There's my boy Cornelius. Let y'all know time is up. Number 8, Kelly Slater. And number 6, Sean White. There's your leaderboard. Not much has changed. Miss Peachalicious, NT, and Mocha Latte in the top 3. Wanda, Dawn B, John Lyric, and Teresa Fine in the building. On to question 7. Name 8 hit movies starring Nicolas Cage. Name 8 hit movies starring Nicolas Cage. 1 minute. And it's number 3 in the place to be. And number 2, what you gonna do? Number 1, Son Dawn B. 80 points. Just 30 seconds left on the clock. Only one answer to go. Are we gonna fill the board? And the board is full. And here's your leaderboard. Not much has changed. Miss Peachalicious NT and Mocha Latte in the top 3, followed by Dawn, Wanda, John, and Teresa. Don't give up. Number 8. Name 8 professional sports teams named after a U.S. state. Ain't that like all of them? Name 8 professional sports teams named after a U.S. state. 1 minute. And Miss Peachalicious with number 1, son. And it's number 2. Somebody got to come in here and challenge Miss Peachalicious. Just 3 answers left, 10 seconds on the clock. Miss Peachalicious with number 3. All top answers are taken. John Lyric on the board, 40 points.
Time's up, losers.
The time is up. Number 7, the New Jersey Devils. And here is your leaderboard. Not much has changed. I think John Lyric has moved up over Wanda. I could be wrong though. Here's your leaderboard. On to question 9. Name 8 popular songs from the movie Frozen. Name 8 popular songs from the movie. And it's John Lyric with number 1, son. Quick on the draw. He's like, I'm tired of this. Coming for you, Miss Peachalicious. He's tired of you. John Lyric on the board again. But Miss Peachalicious said, let me get this 50 points real quick. But here comes John with number 2. What you gonna do? NT with number 3 in the place to be. Things are heating up. 30 seconds left on the clock. But Teresa Fine said, wait a minute, I'm not on here. Let me get one on here. 20 seconds. Five seconds. And the board is full. Don't forget, hit your likes, hit your shares, hit your gifts, get your power bar mode up. Use it strategically. It might be enough to make you win the game. And here is your leaderboard. Miss Peachalicious somehow with 3,800 points. Followed by NT, Mocha Latte. John Lyric just outside the top 3, working his way on up. Followed by Dawn, Wanda, and Teresa Fine. On to question 10. Name 8 common items used for a manicure. Name 8 common items used in power mode is activated. NT and, nope, I'm sorry, that's John, 400 points. Number 1, son. And Stephanie with 300 points. Taking full advantage of power mode. I was so excited I didn't even start the clock, but I don't think I need to. Y'all gotta finish this board up. 1 minute. NT with another 10 points. And the board is full. Let's check out this leaderboard. Miss Peachless is still on top. NT at number 2, but John Lyric working he's rising to the top at number 3, followed by Mocha Latte, Dawn B. Stephanie Seagal has entered the fray. Welcome, welcome. Wanda, Teresa, and welcome Carol K. On to question 11. Name 8 tracks from the album Rumors. Name 8 tracks from the album Rumors. 1 minute on the clock. And it's number 1, son, Miss Peachlicious. Seeing the competition's getting crazy, she wants to hold on to that number 1 spot. And number 2, NT in the place to be with number 3. And the board's going crazy right now. Everybody coming for that number 1 spot. And the board is full. Let's check out this leaderboard. Miss Peachlicious at number 1 still, followed by NT, but John Lyric working his way up into the top 3, smacking the hell out of Mocha Latte, bringing it just outside at 4, followed by Dawn, Stephanie, Wanda, Teresa, and Carol K in the building. On to question 12. Name 8 popular items on the TGI Fridays menu. Name 8 popular items on the TGI Fridays menu. 1 minute on the clock. And power mode is activated. And Miss Peachlicious with number 1, son, 400 points. "35 seconds. She keeps hitting them power modes right. And number 2, what you gonna do? NT in the building. And if you're watching and not participating, hit those likes, get them power bar up for your peers. "5 seconds.
Time's up, losers.
Time is up. Starting with number 8. Well, there is only number 8. Fried shrimp. And here is your leaderboard. Miss Peachlicious at 4,500 points. Followed by NT and John Lyric in your top 3. Then comes Mocha, Dawn, Stephanie, Wanda, Teresa, and Carol K. On to question 13. Name 8 popular teen magazines. Name 8 popular teen magazines. 1 minute, let's get it. And it's NT right out the gate with number 2. What you gonna do? And it's number one, son, John Lyric. Ain't going out like that. And number three in the place to be. Top answers are taken. John Lyric got two of them. And number four, another 50 points for John Lyric. Less than 20 seconds on the clock.
Time's up, losers.
Time is up. NT with a quick sneak. Quick 40 points. Number 8. YM. Whatever that is. Number 7. Twist. And last but not least, number 6. Ooh, stolen by Mocha Latte right from under my thumb, son. And the board is full. Don't forget during your leaderboard, get that power mode activated. Miss Peachalicious still at number 1, followed by NT and John Lyric, all in the top 3. Mocha Latte, Dawn, Stephanie, Wanda, Teresa, and Carol. On to question 14. Name 8 people who served as president of France. Ooh, that's a tough one. Name 8 people who served as president of France. 1 minute on the clock. I wouldn't know this one at all. But Teresa with number 1, son. John Lyric made it on the board with 10 points. And power mode is activated. John Lyric snuck in there, 100 points. Mocha Latte just made the power mode with 200 points. And Miss Peachalicious with number 2, what you gonna do? Y'all smarter than I thought y'all was. 30 points for John. 15 seconds left to go, just 2 answers on the board. And Mocha Latte with number 3 in the place to be. But I fear
Time's up, losers.
time is up. But Miss Peachalicious, the board is full. And here's that leaderboard. The top 3 holding on to their spots, Miss Peachalicious, NT, and John. But just outside, waiting to jump on John is Mocha Latte, followed by Dawn, Stephanie, Teresa, Wanda, and Carol K. Now here's the last regular question before the bonus. Y'all ready? Here we go. Name 8 Heisman Trophy winners from the 2010s. Name 8 Heisman Trophy winners from the 2010s. Clock is started, 1 minute. It's silent in here. Oh, but here comes Peachalicious. Number 1, son. Plenty of time on the clock. I can't even talk. Miss Peachalicious with number 2. But here comes John Lyric on the board with 50 points. And number 3 in the place to be, Teresa Fine. All top answers are taken. 30 seconds left on the clock. Only 2 answers to go. And the board is full. Let's check out this leaderboard. This will be the last final time before the bonus. Don't look at that big score and be afraid. You get enough questions answered on this bonus, you could take Miss Peachalicious' title. But here's the last look. Miss Peachalicious at number 1, followed by NT, John Lyric, and Mocha Latte just outside looking in. followed by Dawn B, Stephanie, Teresa, Wanda, and Carol. You all ready for this bonus question? Super hard. Lots of points. Here we go. Name 8 Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductees from 1986. That's real specific. Name 8 Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductees from 1986, and full name is required. 1 minute on the clock. Miss Peachalicious on the board with 200 points, excuse me. NT in the place to be, 300 points. Teresa Fine, 100 points, but here comes NT with another 500 points. But John Lyric, 700 points. Dawn B, number 1, son, 800 points. And Stephanie with 600 points, and the board is full. This was a good round. I didn't expect y'all to get it that fast. That's pretty specific. 1986. But time to reveal that winner. Miss Peachalicious had a lot of points. But let's see if this was enough to disrupt that. Y'all ready? The winner is Miss Peachalicious. But still, a great round. Miss Peachalicious, of course, on top with 5,000 points, taking advantage of those power modes at just the right time, followed by NT with 2,500 points, nothing to laugh at, and John Lyric working his way up from the bottom at number 3 in the place to be. And to the winners.
Wow, congratulations!
And to the losers.
Emotional damage. It's only a game. Why you got to be mad?
I know. It's all about having fun, though. We having fun, right? Thanks, Teresa. Thank you so much. I'm going to put 2 minutes on my watch. Y'all can have a drink. Go yell at them kids, get their ass in bed. Get your ass to bed, damn it. I'm trying to play some trivia. Stop making all that noise. And I'm going to take this opportunity to thank my top gifter so far, Dawn B, in the place to be. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. I love coming in here and seeing something that I made and people having a ton of fun. It keeps me motivated. And to my top supporters of the night so far, these are the guys with the most likes and shares and keep me going to the FYP. Stephanie, John, and Dawn B. Thank you so much. We got 1 minute left on the clock. I'm going to sip some water, and then we'll do another one. And like I said, this is a work in progress, so I do take suggestions. You don't want to say it in here, you can hit me up in chat. Or I should say private message, whatever. I'm thinking about adding a mechanic where Cornelia shows up randomly during the match and will steal points from a random person, and it'll be like a boss fight. Like in between matches, like when I'm announcing the scoreboard, he'll randomly show up and start stealing points. And you guys have to hit likes and shares and shit to like kind of fight him like a boss to make him go away. What do you guys think? All right. That's 2 minutes. Y'all ready for another one? Here we go. Name 8 hit movies starring Arnold Schwarzenegger. Name 8 hit movies starring Arnold Schwarzenegger. And power mode is activated. NT in the building. Number 1, son. Just missed the activation of power mode. Only got 80 points, though. But here comes Miss Peachalicious with 200 points. Looks like we have lots of power modes in the chamber. And John Lyric with number 3 in the place to be, 300 points. And there is a 1-second pause between the time you hear the sound and power mode actually starts. And it's number 2, NT in the building, 350 points. And Sports in the Porch in the building, 150 points. And here comes John with another 250 points. And the board is full. This is going to be a big first scoreboard. John Lyric on top with 600 points, followed by NT with 430. And Miss Peachalicious, there's your top 3 in the first round, followed by Sports on the Porch, who has just entered the fray. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And Dawn B in the place to be at number 5 with 100 points. That's right, John. He's like, I'm tired of this. He's coming for you, Peaches. He ain't playing with you. On to number 2. Name 8 popular items on the Auntie Anne's menu. I don't even know what that is. Name 8 popular items on the Auntie Anne's menu. 1 minute on the clock. And it looks like power mode is activated. I didn't hear the sound, but it's going. And it's Sports on the Porch and Miss Peachalicious. 1 and 2, 400 and 350 points. Another power mode in the chamber. Miss Peachalicious with number 3 in the place to be, 300 points. NT. 250 points. This is going to be a whole match of power modes, I guess. Another power mode activated. 20 seconds left on the clock. I might have to make these coins a little harder to get. Five seconds left.
Time's up, losers.
Time is up. Number 8. Roasted garlic and Parmesan pretzels. That was a crazy round. Let's see how the dynamic has changed. Miss Peachalicious matched her way back up to number 1, followed by NT, and John Lyric still in the top 3, but got his ass smacked down all the way to number 3. And just outside of that is Sports on the Porch and Dawn B. Still plenty of game to go. Anything could change. On to question 3. Name 8 popular TV shows about lawyers. Name 8 popular TV shows about lawyers. 1 minute. And Stephanie with number 2 and Mocha Latte number 1, son. 350 points for Stephanie. And it's Dawn B. 300 points, still in power mode. Looks like there's more in the chamber. Miss Peachalicious on the board, 200 points. And there's another power mode. Courtesy of Dawn. And I believe Mocha Latte. And one more power mode. Five seconds on the clock, and the board is full. Miss Peach Alicia still on top, followed by NT and John Lyric still holding down the top three. Sports on the porch, not far behind, waiting to pounce, and not far behind him is Dawn, Stephanie, and Mocha Latte. Number 4, name 8 common items found in a beach bag. Name 8 common items found in a beach bag. 1 minute on the clock, and we got number 2 with Stephanie. Yeah, but number 1, Sean NT in the place to be. 1 minute on the clock. Y'all are fast today. Plenty of time to go. Miss Peach Alicious with 50 more points. "25 seconds, just one answer to go." Five seconds.
Time's up, losers.
And there's Cornelius. Ooh, John Lyric with that last steal. And the board is full. And here's your leaderboard. Miss Peach Alicious still on top, followed by NT, but we got a new disruption here. We got Stephanie Stegall at number 3, smacking John Lyric just outside at number 4, followed by Dawn, Sports on the Porch, Annie, and Mocha Latte. Better get back up here, John. Better exercise them fingers. Number 5. Name 8 movies in the Rocky franchise. Name 8 movies in the Rocky franchise. 1 minute on the clock, and it's Stephanie with number 1, Son, NT with number 2 and 3 in the place to be. All top answers are taken. Plenty of time on the clock. Two answers to go, 25 seconds.
Time's up,
Time is
losers.
up. Number 8. Creed 2. I don't know why I didn't take that. Number 6. Rocky Balboa. I don't know why I didn't take Creed 2, but I'm guessing I didn't like how you spelled Balboa as I'm looking back. But on to the next question. It's TikTok playing with me. Miss Peach Alicious still on top, followed by NT, Stephanie Stegall on the top 3. And we got John Lyric, Dawn B, Sports on the Porch, Annie, Mocha Latte, and Marky Noel has entered the fray. I know it messes the whole vibe up. You know what? I'm going to restart this server right now. I think TikTok thinks I'm a bot sometimes with my little program I got here. All right. On to the next question. Name 8 common types of adhesive tape. Name 8 common types of adhesive tape. 1 minute. And it's Stephanie with number 2. What you gonna do? Power mode activated. And she got number 1, son, 400 points. 250 points for NT. And it's number 3 in the place to be, NT in the building. Fifteen seconds.
Time's up,
Packing tape's
losers.
up there, I'm gonna be mad because I think I've seen people answer that. I see package tape, maybe not packing. Oh, but it's Marky No, and the board is full. They just didn't like how the people spelt it. And maybe not. Packing. Oh, NT answered it way back there. All right, on to the leaderboard. Miss Peach Alicia's still on top. Followed NT not far behind. Stephanie Seagal at number 3. And just outside of that is John Dawn. Sports on the Porch, Marky Annie, and Mocha Latte. On to question 7. Name 8 songs from the movie Frozen. Name 8 songs from the movie. And it's Stephanie with number 1, son. And number 2, what you gonna do? John Lyric with 50 points with number 4. One minute on the clock, and it's Miss Peach Alicious with number 3 in the place to be. Yeah, I got a database instead of sets, so you might see the same question roll around once in a while. We must have did it last week because I got a thing where a question doesn't pop up for 48 hours again. And the board is full. But now that it's been done a second time, it'll disappear for a couple months. And here's your leaderboard. Miss Peach Alicious still at number 1, followed by NT, Stephanie Seagal, John Dawn, Sports on the Porch, Marky Noel and Annie, and last but not least, Mocha Latte. On to question 9. Name 8 popular websites that launched in the 1990s. Name 8 popular websites that launched in the 1990s. And we got number 1, son, and number 3, Stephanie. .45 seconds left to go. And it's NT on the board with 50 points. And it's number 2. What you gonna do? All top answers taken. All answered by Stephanie. Five seconds.
Time's up, losers.
Time is up. Number 8. PayPal. Number 7. Hotmail. Number 6, Craigslist. And last but not least, number 5, Netflix. And Miss Peachless is still on top, but Stephanie rising to the top at number 2, dropping NT down to 3 with John Lyric still just looking outside the top 3, followed by Dawn, Sports on the Porch, Marky Noel, Annie, and Mocha Latte. On to question 9. Name 8 popular songs from the movie Guardians of the Galaxy. Name 8 popular songs from the movie Guardians of the Galaxy. 1 minute. And it's number 1, son, Marky Noel. John Lyric on the board, 10 points. And Stephanie with number 2, what you gonna do? "30 seconds on the clock." And it's number 3 in the place to be, John Lyric. 2 answers to go, 5 seconds left. John just dominating the board.
Time's up, losers.
Time is up. Number 5. Fooled around and fell in love. And here is your leaderboard. Top 3 still very, very close. Miss Peachalicious, Stephanie, and NT. With John Lyric still just looking outside the window going, what happened to me? I was in there. What happened to me? Followed by Dawn. Sports on the Porch, Marky Noel, Annie, and Mocha Latte. On to number 10. Name 8 people who served as U.S. Secretary of State since 1990. Name 8 people who served as U.S. Secretary of State since 1990. There's a hard one. 1 minute. This is a hard one. And it's Marky Noel with number 1 and NT. NT on the board again. "25 seconds, just 3 answers left. Five seconds.
Time's up, losers.
Time is up. Number 2. Madeleine Albright. Not much has changed, except NT actually is up at number 2. Dropping Stephanie down to 3, and Miss Peachalicious still on top with John, Dawn, Sports on the Porch, Marky Noel, Annie, and Mocha Latte just looking in. On to question 11. Name 8 popular children's books by Dr. Seuss. Name 8 popular children's books by Dr. Seuss. And it's NT with number 1, son. Stephanie with number 2, what you gonna do? NT on the board again. And it's Stephanie with number 3 in the place to be. Coming for Peachalicious. And the board is full. Here is your leaderboard. NT knocking Miss Peachalicious out the box. He's the new number 1. Miss Peachalicious at number 2 and Stephanie at number 3. And John still at 4, followed by Dawn Sports on the Porch, Marky Noel, Annie, and Mocha Latte on a 12. Name 8 types of computer cables. Here's a nerdy one. Name 8 types of, but it's NT in the place to be. 1 minute on the clock. Name 8 types of computer cables. Empower mode is activated. NT, 100 points. NT again with number 3, 300 points. John Lyric, 250 points. And Miss Peachalicious with 150. 2 answers left, less than 30 seconds to go. One answer left.
Time's up, losers.
Time is up. And the number 2 answer is USB-C. They were looking for that C on the end. Oh, someone did put type C. They wanted it just USB-C. Damn. I'm gonna work on that so it's not so damn strict. On to the leaderboard. NT on top, increasing the gap on Miss Peachalicious with a whopping 2,400 points. Number 2, Miss Peachalicious, followed by Stephanie Stegall at number 3. And not much else has changed. John Lyric, Dawn, Sports on the Porch, Marky Noel, Annie, and Mocha Latte. Number 13, name 8 popular categories on YouTube. Name, John Lyric with number 1, son, right off the rip. 1 minute on the clock. It's like, I'm tired of y'all. Miss Peachalicious with number 2, what you gonna do? "35 seconds. "10 seconds.
Time's up, losers.
Time is up. Number 7. How to and style. And number 3. John Lyric stolen right from under my thumb, son. Education. Let's check out this leaderboard. NT still holding on to his number 1 spot, followed by Miss Peachalicious. And Stephanie at number 3. John Lyric increasing his points greatly, just outside with 1,250 points. Marky Noel at 5. Dawn, Sports on the Porch, Annie, and Mocha Latte still, the game could change at any moment. On to question 14. Name 8 popular songs featuring a male and female duet. Name 8 popular songs featuring a male and female duet. 1 minute. Miss Peachalicious with number 2. NT on the board. And Annie with 50 points. Miss Peachalicious is number 3 in the place to be. And it's number 1, Son Annie. Ten seconds.
Time's up, losers.
Time is up. Number 7. Mockingbird. And last but not least, number 6, excuse me, Leather and Lace. And here's NT still holding on to that number 1 spot. Miss Peachalicious and Stephanie all in the top 3, with John just waiting for his pounce, waiting for his moment. Marky Noel, Dawn, Sports on the Porch, Annie, and Mocha Latte. On to the last regular question in the round. Name 8 popular musicians who have hosted Saturday Night Live. Name 8 popular musicians who have hosted Saturday Night Live. 1 minute on the clock. And it's Miss Peachalicious with number 2. And it's number 1, son. Plenty of time still left on the clock. $30 seconds. Okay, I feel like a lot of those should be on there. NT with number 3 in the place to be.
Time's up, losers.
Time is up. Number 8. Katy Perry. And number 7, Bruno Mars. And here is your leaderboard. NT at number 1, but Miss Peachalicious not far behind, followed by Stephanie. John Lyric just outside with Marky, Dawn, Sports on the Porch, Annie, Mocha Latte, and 1-800-CATS has entered the fray. Welcome. As we know, the next round is the bonus round. Change the game for anybody. Y'all ready? Here we go. Name 8 winners of the Oscar for Best Original Screenplay in the 70s. Name 8 winners of the Oscar for Best Original Screenplay in the 70s. 1 minute on the clock and power mode is activated. This one's a tough one. Power mode is up, but only 3 coins left to activate the next one. And it's Stephanie with 800 points. Number 1, son. Marky Knoll, 100 points. Stephanie with another 200. John Lyric, 400 points. Stephanie with another 700 points. 10 seconds left on the clock. Stephanie with another 600 points.
Time's up, losers.
I think we got a turn of events here. Stephanie with another 300 points. Time for this reveal. 500 points. I'm about to take off this board. I click it once. Frank Pearson. Now Stephanie dominated this round, and I believe she was in the top 3. But was it enough to take out Marky and Pete Delicious? Let's find out. And the winner is Stephanie Stegall. Here's your official leaderboard. Woo! Stephanie with a whopping 4,400 points. Nothing to laugh at. NT at 2,580. And Miss Peachalicious still in the top 3. Not far behind with 2,450. And at number 4, John, 1,600 points. Those are the top 4 dominators of the round. And to the winner, as usual. And to the losers,
Emotional damage. It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
There we are. We're going to take another 2-minute break. And we'll keep the party going. And as always, in between rounds, I would like to thank our top gifter of the night so far, Dawn B. Thank you so much. I appreciate all you guys for playing and dealing with the bugs with me and helping me figure this thing out. One day it'll be perfect. And to my top supporters of the night, 1-800-CATS, Stephanie and John Lyric, helping me push my stuff out to the FYP. Thank you so much. I see all the likes. I see all the likes. Looks like we're building up that power mode. And power mode does build up in between games. I set off 2 minutes. I guess I didn't. I'll do 1 more minute. think you're all in trouble now. Miss Peachalicious is back, and she reset her internet. All right, that's been about 2 minutes. Y'all ready for another one? Here we go. Name 8 animals that have traveled to space. Name 8 animals that have traveled to space. Power mode activated. Marky, Noel, and Stephanie right out the gate. First, the top 2 answers taken. Number 3, Annie. That's number 4. 250 points, though. Got a few power modes in the chamber. The trick is catching it, because there is delays between power mode. John Lyric, 150 points. And I hear another power mode in the chamber. 1-800-CATS, 200 points. 20 seconds left on the clock. Another power mode activated. Stephanie on the board, 100 points. Just one answer left. Time is up. Number 3, a chimpanzee. And let's look at this first leaderboard. Let's see how this kicked off. Annie at number 1, followed by 1-800-CATS and Stephanie all in the top 3, with John Lyric just outside at number 4. And last but not least, Marky Noel on to number 2. Name 8 signature sneaker lines by NBA players. Name 8 signature sneaker lines. And it's John with number 1, son. And power mode is activated. 1 minute on the clock. Name 8 sneaker lines by NBA player. Miss Peachalicious in the building. 350 points. John Lyric, another 50 points. And here's Annie with number 3 in the place to be. $15 seconds. And Wheelchair Style is in the building. Y'all in trouble now.
Time's up, losers.
Time is up. Start with number 7. And number 5, KD. Let's look at this leaderboard now. John Lyric, number 1, son. 630 points, followed by Miss Peachalicious at number 2, dropping Annie down to 3. And just outside, it's 1-800-CATS, Stephanie Stegall, and Marky Noel. On to question 3. Name 8 famous tech company founders. Name 8 famous tech company founders. And Wheelchair Style on the board, 50 points. And it's number 1, son, Miss Peachalicious. Plenty of time on the clock. Miss Peachalicious again, number 2, what you gonna do? And Stephanie with number 3 in the place to be. All top answers are taken. Just 2 answers to go. 30 seconds left on the clock. 15 seconds. And the board is full. Here's your leaderboard. John Lyric holding on to that #1 spot, but just right behind him is Miss Peachalicious, followed by Annie, all in the top 3. Stephanie waiting for a moment to pounce on in, and not far behind her is 1-800-CATS, Marky Noel, and Wheelchair Style. On to question 4. Name 8 popular items on the Steak and Shake menu. Name 8 popular items on the Steak and Shake menu. 1 minute, let's get it. And it's Wheelchair Style with number 3 right out the gate. And it's number 2, What You Gonna Do? Miss Peachalicious, 70 points. "30 seconds. "10 seconds.
Time's up, losers.
Time is up. Number 8, Strawberry Milkshake. Number 4, Bacon and Cheese Double. And number 1 answer is Original Double Steak Burger. And here's your leaderboard. John holding on to number 1, but gotta watch out. Miss Peachalicious is right there, followed by Annie, Stephanie, 1-800-CATS, Wheelchair Style, and Marky Noel. Question 5. Name 8 former republics of the Soviet Union. Yeah, let's see how smart you are now. Name 8 former republics of the Soviet Union. And it's Wheelchair Style with number 1, son. My man is full of useless knowledge. He knows everything. And it's Stephanie with number 2, What You Gonna Do? Number 3 in the place to be, Miss Peachalicious. All top answers are taken. 30 seconds left to go on the clock. 50 points for Miss Peachalicious. Can John hold on to that number 1? No pressure, no pressure. 5 seconds. And the board is full. Miss Peachalicious has overcome John, dropping him down to number 2, followed by Stephanie, all in the top 3, and Annie, Wheelchair Style, Marky Noel, and 1-800-CATS just outside looking in. On to question 6. Name 8 hit songs by the band The Police. Name 8 hit songs by the band The Police. 1 minute on the clock, and it's Wheelchair Styles out the gate with number 3, but here comes Marky Noel with number 2, What You Gonna Do? But Miss Peachalicious with number 1, son. Top answers are all taken. One answer to go, plenty of time left on the clock. 4 coins to go to power mode. And for anybody new, power mode does change with how many people are participating. So the more people that are playing, the more it's going to take to fill up that bar. "15 seconds. And the board is full. This Peachalicious still at number 1, increasing the gap from Johnny Lyric at number 2, and Stephanie Stegall at number 3, followed by Annie, Wheelchair Style, Marky Knoll, and 1-800-CATS. Round 7. Name 8 movies that won the Oscar for Best Animated Feature. Name 8 movies that won the Oscar for Best Animated Feature. 1 minute. Wheelchair Style and Annie both on the board, but here comes Stephanie with number 1, son. And number 2. John fighting to get his number 1 spot back. And number 3 in the place to be. "30 seconds. And the board is full. Miss Peachalicious still holding on to that number 1 spot, but here comes Stephanie just behind her at number 2, dropping John down to number 3. And just outside is Annie, Wheelchair Style, Marky Knoll, and 1-800-CATS. On the question 8, name 8 popular search engines. Name 8 popular search engines. And Wheelchair Style with number 1, son, and number 2. John Lyric with number 3 in the place to be, 60 points. Marky Knoll, 50 points. Plenty of time left on the clock. Less than 30 seconds. Five seconds.
Time's up, losers.
Time is up. Number 6. Ooh, stolen right from under my thumb, son. John. Stolen last 30 points. Look at this leaderboard. Miss Peachalicious number 1, but John slapped Stephanie back down to number 3, taking back that number 2 spot, followed by Wheelchair Style just outside the top 3, working his way on up, followed by Annie, Marky Knoll, and 1-800-CATS. On to question 9. Name 8 characters from the Game of Thrones. Name 8 characters from the Game of Thrones. And it's Wheelchair Style with number 1 and 2. Wheelchair Style dominating the board, and Miss Peachalicious with number 3 in the place to be. All top answers are taken. "25 seconds, 2 answers left on the board. 10 seconds. And
Time's up, losers.
time is up. My boy Cornelius, let me know it's time to take these points from y'all. Number 8. Joffrey. How y'all forget Joffrey? All right. And here is your leaderboard. Miss Peachalicious still number 1. John Lyric hanging on the number 2, but not far behind him. Rising up out of the bottom is Wheelchair Style in the building. Dropping Stephanie down to number 4, followed by Annie, Marky Knoll, and 1-800 Cats. On to number 10. Don't forget to hit your likes and your shares. Get that power bar up. Name 8 popular items used by detectives in mystery novels. Name 8 popular items used by detectives in mystery novels. Power mode is activated, and it's Wheelchair Style with number 1, son. 400 points. Power mode is over. Miss Peachalicious on the board, 30 points. Less than 25 seconds.
Time's up, losers.
Time is up. Start with number 8. Evidence bag. Number 3. A trench coat. And number 2. A notepad. And here is your leaderboard. Ooh, look at this. Wheelchair Style snatching up number 1 from Miss Peachalicious, but she's not far behind. With only 30 points behind her. And John Lyric still hanging on. He's in the top 3. Waiting to make his comeback. With Stephanie, Annie, Marky Knoll, and 1-800 Cats just outside. Waiting for their chance. And it's like I said, that power mode, if you use it right, could change the game for anybody. On to question 11. Name 8 hit movies starring Jonah Hill. Name 8 hit movies starring Jonah Hill. 1 minute, let's go. And number 2, what you gonna do? Wheelchair Style. And it's number 1, son, Miss Peachalicious. Number 3 in the place to be, Miss Peachalicious again. If anybody new in the room, all you gotta do is answer right in the chat. Real easy to play. 2 answers left, 20 seconds on the clock. And the board is full. Let's check out this leaderboard. Miss Peachalicious overtaking back her number 1 spot, followed by Wheelchair Style. But they ain't knocking John out the top 3. He's still holding out to number 3, followed by Stephanie, Annie, Marky Knoll, and 1-800 Cats. On to question 12. Name 8 items found on a classic jukebox. Name 8 items found on a classic jukebox. 1 minute on the clock. And it's Marky Knoll on the board with 50 points. Again, but it's number 2. What you gonna do? Marky coming for you. "30 seconds. Number 3 in the place to be, Stephanie. Don't count her out yet. She won the last one. One good power bar. Anybody's one good power bar away from winning. 5 seconds. And it's number 1, son, Miss Peachalicious.
Time's up, losers.
Number 7, glass front. Yeah, I guess there's a glass front. And number 5, a stylus. That must be like the new jukebox. No, it says classic. I don't know. I don't know what that means. And there's your leaderboard, Miss Peachalicious, back on top, a wheelchair style not far behind. Stephanie at number 3, knocking John down to number 4, but it ain't over yet. He's only 10 points behind, followed by Marky, Annie, and 1-800 Cats. On to question 13. Name 8 common items with a drawstring. Name 8 common items with a drawstring. And it's wheelchair style with number 3, but here comes Annie. Number 1, son. Miss Peachalicious with number 2. What you gonna do? Trying to hold on to that spot, but it's a very close call. Anybody in that top 4 could just snatch it up. "30 seconds. Miss Peachalicious with another 50 points.
Time's up, losers.
Time is up. Number 7. A duffel bag. Miss Peachalicious still hanging on. Wheelchair style and Stephanie all in the top 3. John Lyric, Marky, Annie, and 1-800 Cats just outside. Still anybody's game. Name 8 items used to change a flat tire. Name 8 items used to change a flat tire. And it's Stephanie with number 3, but here comes wheelchair style. Number 1, son. Marky Knoll with number 2. What you gonna do? "30 seconds. "10 seconds.
Time's up, losers.
Time is up. Number 8. A reflective triangle. That's not a common one. And here is your leaderboard. Not much has changed. Miss Peachalicious, Wheelchair Style, and Stephanie the top three. John still waiting for his chance to get back in there, followed by Marky Knoll, Annie, and 1-800-CATS. Number 15. Name 8 popular songs with the word night in the title. Name 8 popular songs with the word night in the title. 1 minute. Oof. I think there's too many. It's a hard one. Miss Peachalicious, but here's Stephanie with number 1. Son. Shanny on the board. I see you. Welcome. Less than 25 seconds.
Time's up,
Ooh, John
losers.
snuck in. Number 2. Time for that reveal. Number 5. One More Night. And number 3. Last Friday Night. And there's your leaderboard. Still on top, Miss Peachalicious, followed by Wheelchair Style and Stephanie Stegall. Still very, very close. John Lyric could still make a comeback. Marky Knoll, Annie, 1-800-CATS, and Shanny has entered the fray. Up next, the bonus round. It's all too close to call. Still anybody's round. Y'all ready? Here we go. Name 8 golfers who won the U.S. Open in the 2010s. Name 8 golfers who won the U.S. Open in the 2010s. Full name required. 1 minute on the clock. Ooh, Stephanie, number 1, son, 800 points. Wheelchair Style, 200 points. And John Lyric, 300 points. But here comes Miss Peachalicious, 600 points. Miss Peachalicious with another 400 points. A lot of points still left on the board.
Time's up, losers.
Time is up. And this last question isn't as forgiving. It is John Lyric, 700 points. Starting with number 8. Rory McIlroy. And last but not least, worth 500 points. Once I take it, it's gone. I click it once. 500 points leaving the building. Martin Kamer. This was a good round. Scores were close. Could be anybody's match. Y'all ready? The winner is Miss Peachalicious. Be honest with you, I didn't see that one coming. I thought one of you guys had it with some of them big answers. That was a close one. Yeah, she somehow got up to 2,600 points, followed by John Lyric at number 2, 1,800 points. Stephanie right behind him at 1,810 points, knocking Wheelchair Style down to number 4. Still a great, great round. Very close.
Wow, congratulations!
And as always, you losers.
Emotional damage. It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. You gotta go, huh? Gonna let somebody else win? Let me put 2 minutes on my watch. I appreciate it. I'm glad you have fun. I actually do all this myself. I made this game myself. With AI helping me, because I'm not an expert coder, but I thought of all this myself. But let me go get another drink of water. And I shall return. 1 second. Like they used to say back in the 90s, back in 2 and 2. All right. And I forgot during the break to thank my number 1 gifter of the night, Dawn B. You're well appreciated. Thank you so much. My top supporters, the ones that get me pushed out to the FYP with all your likes and your shares and your gifts.
Emotional
I didn't mean to hit that
damage.
button. 1-800-CATS, Stephanie, and John Lyric. Thank you so much. All right. Time for another one. Here we go. Name 8 popular percussion instruments. Name 8 popular percussion instruments. 1 minute, and power mode is activated. And it's number 1, Son Shanny. 400 points. Marky Knoll, 250 points, taking full advantage of power mode. And here comes Xander Harris in the building. Just missed power mode, but still number 3 in the place to be. Another power mode activated. Xander with 150 points. Sounds like there's another power mode activated. Marky Knoll, 100 points. And here's Xander Harris, number 2, 350 points. Wheelchair style, 200 points. And the board is full. And here's our first look at our leaderboard. Xander Harris on top with 560 points, followed by Shanny and Marky Knoll all in the top 3. And just looking outside is Wheelchair Style. On to question 2. Name 8 hit movies that take place in the snow. Name 8 hit movies that take place in the snow. Xander Harris with number 2, 350 points, power mode activated. Another 100 points. And power mode is up. And if you like to contribute to the power mode, likes and shares also do contribute. Number 3 in the place to be, Marky. Less than 20 seconds. Stephanie with another 40 points.
Time's up, losers.
Time is up. Number 8. Cliffhanger. Ooh, Stephanie with the last steal. Number 1, Son, 80 points. Number 4. Cool Runnings. Forget about that movie. What was that stupid song? That wasn't stupid, but something about Jamaica got a bobsled team or something like that. I'll just move on. But here's your leaderboard. Xander Harris on top with 1,000 points, followed by Marky Knoll at number 2. And Shanny at number 3. Wheelchair Style. And Stephanie Stegall just outside looking in. But don't sleep on Wheelchair Style. When you least suspect it, it's gonna come for you, Xander. On to number 3. Name 8 blocks in Minecraft. Name 8 blocks in Minecraft. 1 minute on the clock. I don't know nothing about Minecraft. I know all the kids like it. But it's number 1, Son with Stephanie. She like, I got kids. I can handle this. Or maybe she don't. And power mode activated. Stephanie with another 200 points. And then another 100 points, taking full advantage of power mode. And there's another power mode in the chamber. And there's Stephanie with number 3 in the place to be, 300 points. Dominating the board during power mode. 55 seconds left on the clock. Gifts also extend the clock. $35 seconds. Less than 20 seconds.
Time's up, losers.
Time is up. Starting with number 8. Leaves. And number 6. Glass. And here is your leaderboard. Xander holding on to number 1. But Stephanie making her way up to the top at number 2. Dropping Marky down to 3. Knocking Shani out the top 3 completely, with Wheelchair Style coming up at number 5. I've got to check why. Let me see if it came through on mine. If it came through on mine, then it's my fault. If it didn't come through, it's TikTok's fault. Just giving it a quick double check here. I do see glass here. That means when I get done tonight, I gotta do some coding. Alrighty, on to the next one. Question 4. Name 8 popular songs frequently sung at karaoke. Name 8 popular songs frequently sung at karaoke. Wheelchair Style with number 3 in the place to be. 1 minute on the clock, but here comes Snowy with number 2. What you gonna do? And Shani with number 1, Son. 50 seconds on the clock. $25 seconds.
Time's up, losers.
Time is up. Number 7, Mr. Brightside. And last but not least, number 6, Total Eclipse of the Heart. Xander still holding on to number 1. Not far behind is Stephanie Stegall, followed by Marky Knoll. Shani, losing my voice here. Rising her way up to number 4, followed by Wheelchair Style. And Sonia Snowy has entered the fray. Welcome. Number 5. Name 8 common shots used in tennis. Name 8 common shots used in tennis. And it's Marky Knoll on the board with number 3 in the place to be. Number 2. What you gonna do when Stephanie come for you? But here's Marky Knoll with number 1, Son. 3 answers, 2 answers left on the board. Plenty of time on the clock. And the board is full. Stephanie, number 1, Son, overtaking Xander Harris, dropping her down to 2. Marky Knoll still at number 3, followed by Shani, Wheelchair Style, and Sonia Snowy. Number 6. Name 8 popular items on the Zaxby's menu. Name 8 popular items on the Zaxby menu. 1 minute, let's get it. And it's Wheelchair Style. Number 3 in the place to be. kicking chicken sandwich. Washa! Stephanie on the board, 30 points. Less than 30 seconds, and it's number one, son, Sonia Snowy. Snatching the number one answer. Breezy in the building, I see you. 10 points.
Time's up, losers.
The time is up. Number two. Wings and things. What are those things? There's wings and then there's things. But what are the things that you get with the wings? We don't have one around here. I don't know. But here is your leaderboard. Stephanie still on top with 1,230 points, followed by Xander at number two. Marky Knoll holding on to that number three spot, with Shani not far behind, followed by Wheelchair Style, Sonia Snowy, and Breezy enters the fray. Welcome. Yeah, I'm in Connecticut. We don't have them here either. On to question 7. Name 8 popular TV brands. Name 8 popular TV brands. 1 minute on the clock. Get it. Xander with number 1. Marky Knoll, number 3 in the place to be. And Breezy snatching up that number 2. Plenty of time on the clock. 3 answers on the board. Thirty seconds. Ten seconds.
Time's up, losers.
Time is up. Number 8. Sharp. Forgot about the Sharp. Here's your leaderboard. Not much has changed. Stephanie, Xander, and Marky Knoll all in the top 3, followed by Shani, Wheelchair Style, Sonia, and Breezy in the building. On to question 8. Name 8 movies in the Halloween horror film series. Name 8 movies in the Halloween horror film series. And it's number 1 and 2, Wheelchair Style and Shani. Number 1, son. Wheelchair Style with number 3 in the place to be. All top answers are taken. Xander on the board. Two answers left. Plenty of time on the clock. Wheelchair Style sticking in another 30 points, and the board is full. And here is your leaderboard. Stephanie, Xander, and Marky holding on to that top 3 spot, followed by Wheelchair Style, who just overcomes Shani for that number 4 spot, followed by Sonia, Snowy, and Breezy. Question 9. Name 8 hit movies starring Jack Black. Name 8 hit movies starring Jack Black. 1 minute. Wheelchair Styles, number 2. And it's number 1, son. Breezy in the building. Number 3 in the place to be. "35 seconds. Less than 10 seconds.
Time's up, losers.
Time is up. Number 8. And Stephanie with that last steal. And the board is full. Stephanie hanging on to that number 1 spot, but Xander not far behind with Marky Knoll at number 3, followed by Wheelchair Style waiting to make his pounce on Marky, followed by Shani, Sonia, and Breezy. Number 10, name 8 hit songs from the musical Hairspray. Name 8 hit songs from the musical Hairspray. Shani on the board, 10 points. And it's Xander. But number 1, son, Shani in the building. Number 3 in the place to be, Stephanie. Don't forget to get your power mode activated to change the tide for you. Less than 30 seconds on the clock. And it's number 2. What you gonna do, Snowy?
Time's up, losers.
Time is up. Number 6. Run and tell that. Not much has changed. Stephanie, Xander, and Marky still in the top 3. Followed by Wheelchair Style, Shani, Sonia, Snowy, and Breezy. On to question 11. Name 8 popular comic book weapons. Name 8 popular comic book weapons. 1 minute. Power mode activated. And it's number 2. And number 1, son, Wheelchair Styles, 400 points. 350 points for Stephanie, 150 for Breezy. Another power mode in the chamber. Breezy, 250 points. $20 seconds to go. Let's see if that was enough to disrupt that top 3. $5 seconds.
Time's up, losers.
Time is up. Number 8, Infinity Gauntlet. And number 7, Aquaman's Trident. Let's check out this leaderboard. Stephanie still holding on to number 1, but Wheelchair Style rose up to number 2, knocking Xander down to 3 and Marky Knoll out the box at number 4, followed by Shannon, Breezy, and Sonia Snowy. And to anybody new in the room, it's real easy to play. You just answer right in chat on to question 12. Name 8 items mentioned in the song, The 12 Days of Christmas. Name 8 items mentioned in the song, The 12 Days of Christmas. 1 minute on the clock, and Wheelchair Style with number 2, but here comes Shanny with number 1, son. Xander Harris, number 3. All top answers are taken. Just 2 answers left. 1 answer left, 35 seconds on the board. And Breezy fills the board. Let's check out this leaderboard. Stephanie still holding on to number 1, followed by Xander. Wheelchair Style knocked down to number 3. Followed by Marky Knoll, Shanny, Breezy, and Sonia Snowy. A lot of back and forth going on. A lot of fighting for their spots. On to question 13. Name 8 tools in Adobe Illustrator. Here's a tough one. Name 8 tools in Adobe Illustrator. One for the nerds. 1 minute on the clock. But here comes Stephanie with number 1, son. Breezy with number 2. What you gonna do? Just when I think something's crazy, nope. Number 3 in the place to be. Stephanie holding on to that number 1 spot. Less than 30 seconds. Five seconds.
Time's up, losers.
Time is up. Number 8, direct selection tool. Number 7, artboard tool. Number 6, the eyedropper tool. And number 5, the gradient tool. I feel like a tool sometimes. And here is your leaderboard. Stephanie holding on to that number 1 spot, followed by Xander in Wheelchair Style. Marky Knoll waiting to get back in, followed by Shanny, Breezy, and Sonia Snowy. Number 14. Name 8 items found on a U.S. $1 bill. Name 8 items found on a U.S. $1 bill. Power mode activated. Shanny with number 1, son. 400 points. Xander, 200 points. Stephanie on the board, just missing power mode, but still 30 points. Sonia Snowy, 40 points. But here comes Stephanie with number 3 in the place to be. 10 seconds.
Time's up, losers.
Time is up. Number 2. Federal Reserve seal. You should have got that. I'm going to look into that. You know what? I'm going to write this down. All right. I got to make this perfect for you guys. On to the leaderboard. Stephanie still at number 1, followed by Xander. Wheelchair Style, Shani, Marky, Noel, Breezy, and Sonia, Snowy. Now comes the last question before the bonus. Here we go. Name 8 common parts of a door. Name 8 common parts of a door. 1 minute, and Xander with number 1, son, Wheelchair Style. Number 2, what you gonna do? Plenty of time on the clock. Breezy on the board, 20 points. And it's Marky Noel with number 3 in the place to be. 30 seconds.
Time's up, losers.
Time is up. Number 6. Ooh, stolen by Stephanie. And the board is full. And there is your leaderboard. Stephanie, Xander, Wheelchair Style fighting for that number 1 spot, followed by Shani, Marky, Noel, Breezy, and Sonia, Snowy. Next round, final round. Still close enough that anybody could take it if they do well. But let's find if they've got that deep cut knowledge. Here we go. Name 8 actors who won the Oscar for Best Actor in the 1960s. Name 8 actors who won the Oscar for Best Actor in the 1960s. Shani on the board, 200 points. 1 minute on the clock. Stephanie on the board, 300 points, solidifying that first place, maybe. Stephanie with another 500 points. Shani on the board, 100 points. Stephanie, 600 points. $700 points.
Time's up, losers.
Time is up. Number 4, stolen by Breezy. Right under my thumb, son, 400 points. 800 points still left up on this board. Guess nobody wants them, so I'll just take them. Click it once. Next time I click it, it's gone. Cliff Robertson. All right. Time to see who this winner is. And the winner is Stephanie. There's that leaderboard. Ooh, 4,240 points for Stephanie. Followed by Xander Harris with 1,600. Shani knocked wheelchair style out the box, took over spot 3, ended the game in the top 3. Followed by Breezy, Marky Knoll, and Sonia Snowy.
Wow, congratulations!
Yes, yes. My man, wheelchair, you get the
emotional damage. It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
Oh, that was sorry, that was Sonia that said that. I thought wheelchair said that. But here's one for you too.
Emotional damage.
And we'll take a 2-minute break. But before my break, I would like to thank Dawn B for being the top gifter of the night so far. Much appreciated. And for the people pushing me out on the FYP, we got 1-800-CATS, Stephanie, and Marky. No, thank you so much. And here's the put 2 minutes on my watch. Go get a drink, go take a tinkle. Tell your kids stop being loud in their room. Shut up and go to sleep before you get the belt. '60s was a setup. It's totally random now. I don't do them in sets anymore. I got a database that refreshes itself, and it picks 16 new questions every time. And it doesn't use the same set of questions within 48 hours. And then once they get used twice, they get erased from the database. It could come back in a month or two. But I figure by that time, the answer might change. Like, for example, if the question was, name 8 Beyonce hits, in a couple months, that might be different. She might put out a new album. All right, I got 1 minute left on my watch. And I do have Wednesdays now in the, I don't know what they call it, event scheduler or whatever. You can register ahead of time. I don't know what that does for me. I just heard it was a good thing if you schedule your lives. Okay, that is 2 minutes. All right. Y'all ready for another one? Didn't mean to hit that button. Here we go. Name 8 common image file formats. Here's a nerdy one. Name 8 common image file formats. 1 minute. Power mode activated. And it's number 1, son Xander. taking advantage of power mode along with Stephanie. Another power mode in the chamber. Stephanie again, 100 points. Another 200 points for Stephanie, dominating the board. It's a rapid-fire trivia game. And Xander Harris with number 3 in the place to be, and the board is full. Taking a look at this leaderboard. Stephanie on top with 940 points, followed by Xander Harris in the building. To anybody new in the room, it's real easy to play. You just answer right in chat. On to question 2. Name 8 popular items in a first aid kit. Name 8 popular items, and it's number 1, son. Heather in the building. 1 minute on the clock. Heather again with number 2. Sonya on the board, 50 points. "35 seconds on the clock. "25 seconds. And it's number 3 in the place to be, Stephanie. Two answers to go, less than 10 seconds.
Time's up, losers.
And the board. We're out of time. I must be getting tired. I'm saying the wrong stuff. And to anybody new in the room, you can still answer while I do the reveal and try to steal these points before I take them off the board. Number 7. A thermometer. Let's look at this leaderboard. Stephanie still on top, followed by Xander Harris and Heather at number 3. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And just outside the top 3 is Sonya Snowy. On the question 3. Name 8 hit songs by Billy Joel. Name 8 hit songs by Billy Joel. 1 minute on the clock, and it's wheelchair style with number 2, but here comes Xander Harris with number 1, son. Stephanie with number 3 in the place to be. 50 seconds left on the clock. All top answers are taken. Marky Knoll, 50 points. Less than 25 seconds. Don't forget to fill your power mode bar. 10 seconds.
Time's up, losers.
That's my boy Cornelius. Time is up. Number 8. She's always a woman. Number 6. Tell her about it. And Stephanie with the steal. Onto the leaderboard. Stephanie still on top, followed by Xander Harris, but Heather holding on the top to number 3. And just outside is wheelchair style, Sonya Snowy and Marky Knoll. On to number 4. Name 8 movies starring Sylvester Stallone. Name 8 movies starring, and it's 1-800-CATS out of nowhere with number 1, son. Wheelchair Style, number 3 in the place to be, and a number 2 for 1-800-CATS. Plenty of time left on the clock, 3 answers on the board. Less than 15 seconds. A lot of swinging and missing.
Time's up, losers.
Time is up. Number 8. Cobra. I forgot about that movie. Number 6. Tango and Cash. Don't forget, in between rounds, hit your likes, hit your shares, hit your gifts, get your power bar mode up to change the tide for anybody. Number 1 is still Stephanie Seagal, followed by Xander, but Wheelchair Style knocking Heather out the box. Heather dropping down to number 5. 1-800-CATS waiting to pounce on Wheelchair Style, followed by Sonia and Marky Knoll. On to number 5. Name 8 popular Little Debbie snack cakes. Name 8 popular Little Debbie snack cakes. 1 minute on the clock. And it's number 3 in the place to be, Heather. And it's number 1, son, 1-800-CATS. Less than 30 seconds. $15 seconds left to go. 3 answers on the board. Name 8 popular
Time's up, losers.
Little Debbie snacks, and we are out of time. Number 2, Nutty Buddy. How you forget the Nutty Buddies? And here's your leaderboard. Stephanie still on top, followed by Xander Harris, but 1-800-CATS knocking Heather out the box at number 3. Followed by Heather, Wheelchair Style, Marky Knoll, Sonia, and Shani in the building. On to question 6. And don't forget to hit your likes, your shares, get your power bar mode up. Name 8 countries that belong to OPEC or OPEC. Name 8 countries that belong to OPEC, and power mode is activated. And it's number 1, son, Marky Knoll. Stephanie with number 2, 400 points for Marky Knoll, 350 for Stephanie, taking full advantage of power mode. Another 300 points. I didn't even hit the clock. I was so excited. 1 answer left, plenty of time on the clock. And the board is full. Here's your leaderboard, ladies and gentlemen. Stephanie still number 1 with a whopping 2,000 points, but it could still be anybody's game. That power bar can change it for anybody. Marky Knoll up to number 2. Xander Harris dropping down to 3, and just outside is 1-800-CATS. Heather, Wheelchair Style, Snowy, and Shani in the building. On to question 7. Name 8 popular varieties of Campbell's soup. Name 8 popular varieties of Campbell's soup. And it's number 1 and 2. Just 1 coin needed for power mode. Number 3 in the place to be, Marky Knoll, trying to hold on to that spot. "40 seconds. All top answers are taken. "25 seconds. And power mode is activated.
Time's up, losers.
Time is up. Number 8, bean with bacon. Number 7, beef noodle. Number 6, chicken with rice. And last but no, and the board is full. I saw chicken and rice answered. TikTok be ripping us off. I know, I've never heard of bean with bacon. I've heard of baked beans with bacon. On to the leaderboard. Stephanie still on top with a whopping 2,000 points, but right behind her is Marky Knoll, followed by Xander, all in the top 3. 1-800-CATS, Heather, Wheelchair Style, Shani, Sonia Snowy, and Melissa Saw has entered the fray. Welcome. On to question number 8. Name 8 famous professional wrestlers from the 1980s. Name 8 famous professional wrestlers from the Power mode activated, and number 1, son. Xander Harris, 300 points, taking full advantage of power mode. Shani, 200 points. Heather, another 100 points, and it's Wheelchair Style in the building with number 2. What you gonna do? All top answers are taken. And again, I got so excited, I hit the clock late. Plenty of time on the clock. And the board is full. Here is your leaderboard. Stephanie holding on to that lead, with Xander right behind her now, dropping Marky down to 3. 1-800-CATS, Shani, Wheelchair Style, Heather, Sonia, and Melissa in the building. On to question 9. Name 8 hit movies about sports from the 90s. Name 8 hit movies, and it's Wheelchair Style. 1 minute on the clock. Stephanie, 60 points, number 3 in the place to be. Name 8 hit movies about sports from the 1990s. And to anybody new in the room, real easy to play. Just answer right in the chat. Less than 30 seconds. And
Time's up, losers.
my boy Cornelius letting you know. Time for me to clear this board. Number 4, the Water Boy. And number 1, Jerry Maguire. Here is your leaderboard. Still not much has changed. Stephanie, Xander, Marky, all in the top 3 with Wheelchair Styles just outside waiting to pounce in. Followed by 1-800-CATS, Shani, Heather, Sonia, and Melissa. On the 10. Name 8 popular books by author Shel Silverstein. Name 8 popular books by author Shel Silverstein, and power mode is activated. 1 minute on the clock, and here's Shani with number 1, son, 400 points. You have a good night, Wheelchair. Thanks for playing. It's a pleasure as always. Melissa with number 2, what you gonna do? Stephanie also taking full advantage of power mode with 300 points with the number 2 answer. 30 seconds left on the clock. $15 seconds.
Time's up, losers.
Time is up. Number 8. Everything on it. There's your leaderboard with Stephanie still hanging on that whopping 2,500 points. Followed by Xander, Marky, Noel, Shani just outside the top 3. Wheelchair Style, 1-800-CATS, Heather, Melissa, and Sonia Snowy in the building. On to question 11. Name 8 popular TV shows based on hit movies. Name 8 popular TV shows based on hit movies. 1 minute, and it's Marky Noel, number 1, son. Stephanie with number 2, what you gonna do? $30 seconds. Rico in the building, number 3 in the place to be. Less than 5 seconds.
Time's up, losers.
Time is up. Number 7. Parenthood. And there is your leaderboard. Stephanie just widening that gap. Followed by Xander at number 2 at Marky Noel, just barely holding on to number 3, and Shani coming right up behind Marky, ready to snatch him out that spot. Followed by Wheelchair, 1-800-CATS, Heather, Melissa, Sonia, Rico, and Erica have entered the fray. Welcome, welcome, welcome. On to question 12. Name 8 popular female solo artists from the 80s. Name 8 popular female solo artists from the 80s. And it's Rico with number 1, son. Sonia Snowy, number 2, what you gonna do? And it's Marky No with number 3 in the place to be. All top answers are taken. 45 seconds left on the clock. Ten seconds.
Time's up, losers.
Time is up. Number 8. Belinda Carliso. There's your leaderboard. Xander trying to make a comeback, trying to knock Stephanie out the box. There's a very big gap there, followed by Marky Knoll at number 3. And Shani still waiting for her moment, followed by Wheelchair Styles, tied with 1-800-CATS. Heather, Rico, Sonia, Melissa, and Erica coming in up the rear. On to question 13. Name 8 common items that require inflation. Meaning to blow up. Name 8 common items that require inflation. Melissa on the board. Marky Knoll with number 3 in the place to be. And it's number 1, son Xander. I never even started the clock. 1 minute on the clock. $40 seconds. Less than 20 seconds. One answer on the board. Name 8 common items that require inflation. That's a good one, Bounce House.
Time's up, losers.
Time is up. Number 2. Bicycle tires. Here is your leaderboard. Not much has changed. Stephanie, Xander, and Marky all in the top 3, followed by Shani, Wheelchair Style, 1-800-CATS, Heather, Rico, Sonia, Melissa, and Erica. On the 14. I'm going to work on that tonight. Figure out why it's skipping words every once in a while. I apologize for that. Work in progress. Name 8 hit songs by the band Linkin Park from the 2000s. Name 8 hit songs by the... And it's number 1, Sun Power Mode activated. Stephanie just a little too soon for Power Mode, but here comes Xander Harris. 350 points, right on time. Name 8 hit songs by the band Linkin Park from the 2000s. Stephanie with another 50 points. And it's number 3 in the place to be, Erica. 60 points.
Time's up,
Time
losers.
is up. Number 5. Breaking the habits. And here is your leaderboard. Stephanie still in the lead. Xander trying to close that gap at number 2, followed by Marky. And just outside is Shani, wheelchair style, 1-800-CATS, Heather, Rico, Sonia, Melissa, and Erica coming up the rear. On to question 15. Name 8 items found on a book's dust jacket. Name 8 items found on a book's dust jacket. And it's number 1, son. Shani in the building, 80 points. 1 minute on the clock. "37 seconds. And it's number 3 in the place to be, Stephanie. And it's number 2, what you gonna do? Melissa in the building.
Time's up, losers.
Time is up. Number 4. The author's bio. Take your last look. The final round is next, and as we all know, the final round is super hard but worth a lot of points. Can change the tide for anybody, no matter where you are on this list. Stephanie still at number 1, followed by Xander and Marky, all in the top 3. Shani, wheelchair style, 1-800-CATS. Heather, Melissa, Rico, Sonia, and Erica. Ready for this last question? Here we go. Name 8 people who have served as the director of the FBI. Name 8 people who have served as the director of the FBI. Full name is required. Like I said, it's not gonna be easy. 1 minute on the clock. Marky Knoll on the board with 100 points. And with the bonus question, the least popular is the most points. And it's Stephanie with 600 points. Stephanie again, 300 points. And here comes Erica with 700 points. Erica again, 200 points. She's like, I'm getting out of this bottom bracket. I ain't ending this on the bottom. Five seconds, less than 5 seconds.
Time's up, losers.
And there's my boy Cornelius and Stephanie snatching up that last 800 points. Time for me to steal these rest of them from you. Ooh, the board is full. I don't know. I don't think this was enough. I think another one bites the dust for Stephanie. Y'all ready to see who won? Here we go. And it's Stephanie.
Wow, congratulations!
A whopping 5,000 points. Followed by Xander Harris and Erica making a last. She went from the bottom to number 3. What a great way to end the game. Knocking Noel down to 4. And there is the rest of your leaderboard. Great job, great job.
Wow, congratulations!
And to the losers,
Emotional damage. It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
I would like to say I'd like to do another one, but I've been at it for 3.5 hours. I think that's all I got in me for tonight. But to anybody new, give me a follow. I come on every Wednesday at 7 o'clock and randomly during the week. But 7 o'clock is always 100%. You may see me bump in and out tonight. I'm going to take care of some coding, some bugs I saw tonight. But again, I want to thank my top gifter of the night. She's not here, but I'm going to say it anyway. Dawn B, thank you so much. And my top supporters, 1-800-CATS, Stephanie and Marky Noel. All of you are really appreciated. This has come a long way. And every week it gets a little bit better, and I see a few more people in here, and it's because you guys help push me out. And I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. But that's all I got in me till next time. You guys have a great night.